and welcome to another booktube video from me, Lauren, from Lauren in the Books. And I'm in my pyjamas, I've got my pyjama hair on, I've got my pyjama face on because I'm going to bed soon and I feel very comfy and lovely. Today I'm going to be doing a booktuber shout out video. Now I looked at the last booktuber shout out video I did, which I did in December as part of Vlogmas, so a long time ago. I feel like I'm really far over on this side. Is that true, David? Am I really far over on this side?
That's because you are leaning to that.
It's quite comfy
well.
though. Those booktubers that I shouted out in that video, I still watch religiously now. So it just goes to show how right I was in that first video. But since that video I've discovered many more booktubers, and there are 2, 4, 6, 7 that I want to talk about today that I've been really enjoying, that I've discovered since that video. So I will link the video for my first booktuber shout out that I did in December, and this is my second booktuber shout out. So I want to start with a very new booktuber who goes by the name of Amy Jane Smith. Amy is very new in the booktubing world. I believe she's only been going for about a month or so. The lovely thing about Amy is that I know her mum. I work with Amy's mum, and Amy's mum said to me, oh, my daughter does a lot of reading, and pointed Amy in the direction of my channel via my Facebook that I would share my videos on. And off the back of that, Amy started a booktube channel. Not maybe off the back of just me. I mean, I'm sure I'm that massive inspiration, but maybe not that much. And she has got an incredible channel. She is. She's got bloody good taste in books straight away, and she reads such a wide range of things. One of the things she seems to read quite a lot of, which I really find like interesting because it's not something I would read, is she reads a lot of books on counselling. She's due to study counselling in September, and some of the books she reads are to do with counselling. And I think, God, those books sound so interesting, and I think it's really impressive that she does all this background reading to something that she's going to be studying as well. So that's really super impressive. Another thing I really like about her channel is that although the majority of it is about books, she does lifestyle and culture videos too, and she talks a lot about theatre shows she's seen there, and I don't get to see much theatre and don't have much, like, I wouldn't know what to go and see, but I could watch any of any of the shows that Amy mentioned in her video. I would happily go and see, because she just made them all sound all so incredible. So you should definitely go and check out Amy's channel out and show her some subscription love, because she's very good. The next booktuber I want to speak about is somebody else that I came to recently, and that's Simon. This is my arm. That's Simon from Savage Reads. So he is so personable, and I love watching his videos. I honestly feel like I'm just sort of sat there having a lovely chat with him. He's so personable and so enjoyable, and I love what he wears in his videos. He's recently started buying like book themed t-shirts and stuff, which is just super cute, and I love his voice when he's talking. He always talks with a bit of a whisper, like someone could burst in on him at any time and catch him talking about books, which I really love. I recently really enjoyed his video about proofreads. He was saying about how he damages proofread copies, and then what he does is then buy when the book gets published, he buys a new one, so he's got like 2 copies of every book. And also he does a series of which I've seen 2 of his videos, 10 tenuous questions with an author, and the first one was with Caris Brown. No, the one I most recently watched, Minnie's just having a rummage around in her litter tray over there, was with Caris Brown. There's also one on there of Maggie O'Farrell, but he's an absolutely, I love watching his videos. Simon's great. The next person I want to speak about is Olivia Pope, who has the best fringe on BookTube, nay on YouTube. I would like to say she has the best fringe on YouTube. And she's also got a wonderful selection of autumnal clothes in such wonderful autumnal colours, and just some of the loveliest jumpers I've ever seen. But regardless of all that fringe and jumper excitement, she is a wonderful booktuber. I really love watching her videos, and I really value her opinion. And something I really value about her as well is that she's not frightened to say when she doesn't like a book, especially popular books. So one of my favourite books is Americana. She did not like Americana. And most recently I've watched her video talking about The Improbability of Love by Hannah Rothschild, which I hadn't read yet, but I have got on my shelf. And I've only really heard good things about it, but Olivia wasn't that keen, and she talks it through, and she just gives such good reasons of why she didn't enjoy it. And I really value that in a booktuber, somebody who's not frightened to say that they don't enjoy books that other people enjoy. And also she's got such original content on her channel. I recently did a First Lines First Lines From My Shelf, which I got the idea from Olivia's channel, and she also did a books and tea tag that she made up herself, which I absolutely must film, and maybe if I wasn't wearing my pyjamas I would film that now. I'll film that for next time. Minnie, pack it in, you naughty bear. But yeah, Olivia's channel is absolutely wonderful, and you really should go and check that out. The next person I want to talk about is the channel Winks and Ink. I love watching Winks and Ink's channel. She is adorable. She's so softly spoken and mellow and wonderful and serene. And when I watch her videos, I feel so calm and wonderful. So she reads majority of fantasy, which isn't a genre that I'm big into, but her wrap-ups are so thorough and succinct. I feel like she's so knowledgeable in her books. It makes me want to read fantasy, and I don't even read that much fantasy. And another thing she really likes, which I also enjoy, is a bookish bath. So she likes a bath bomb, which I absolutely adore, a bath bomb, and a book in the bath. And she's hoping to start a bookish bath box subscription service, which will be amazing. But I love her channel, and it's just so mellow to watch and so wonderful. I really enjoy it. Where's my next piece of paper? So my last three that I'm going to talk about are my bookish bays. So, in my last video, I did a shout out for Brittany from Under the Radar Books, and Brittany comes under this umbrella of people that I speak to on my Voxer group that I adore with these other three ladies. So in this Voxer group we've got me, Kristin from Vienna Waits Books, Joss from Scribbles Reads, and Chelsea from A Reading Outlaw. So me, Kristin, Brittany and Joss all hosted Genreathon earlier this year, and we're hoping to do it again next year. But those channels, they are my absolute must-watch channels. I would never ever skip a video by Kristin, Joss, Brittany or Chelsea. I adore their videos so much. I'll start with Kristin. Kristin from Vienna Waits Books. I love her individual reviews, and if I see that she's put some individual reviews up, I know that I'm going to be adding books to my TBR, because Kristin's individual reviews are just so in-depth and amazing, and she makes me just want to read everything. I feel like the individual reviews are actually written and filmed for me, because she talks about all the things that I want to know about the book and just sums up the plot in all the detail that I want to and need to know, but then tells me more about it that I would be interested in. And she's just, yeah, every time I see it I know that there's just going to be more and more books adding to my TBR. Most recently a video of hers I've enjoyed is the Try the First Chapter tag, which is a video that I did myself, and I really loved filming it. And I really enjoyed watching her. So you pick 5 books and you read the first chapter from which, and then decide which one you're going to carry on with. And that, I would link that video down below because that's wonderful. But yeah, Kristin, absolutely adore her. Joss from Scribbles Read. Now Joss just makes me smile. When I think of Joss, I just smile, and she really gets me. Like, we've both got quite weird sense of humour, and we both talk about quite weird shit, but we just really get each other, and we just get on really well and lovely. She is the queen of editing and making her videos really fun with emojis and clip art. Is it called clip art, or am I like...
Photoshop.
No, like, clip art's like from 1997, isn't it? Yeah, like emojis and stuff, and she just manages. Come on then, come and talk about Joss. We like Auntie Joss, don't we? She doesn't. She does love her really. And she's just such fun to watch, and you feel very included as a viewer watching her videos because they're just so much fun, and you can't watch one of her videos without smiling. She reads a really wide range of stuff, and we've done a few great buddy reads, and I've really just loved doing it. And Joss is just lovely. I suspect if you're subscribed to me, then you will be subscribed to Joss. And then finally, I would like to do a shout out for Chelsea from The Reading Outlaw. So Chelsea's channel is wonderful, and I love listening to Chelsea's voice. I've got a Voxer group with Chelsea, and whenever Chelsea speaks, I know whatever's going to come out of her mouth is so important. She's just got such incredible views and books, and she's just a wonderful person, and I just love speaking with her and hearing her views on things. So I could listen to her all day. She's got such insightful views, and she's recently started a podcast with 2 other booktubers, which I haven't got round to listening to yet. I don't actually know if it's out. I know there was the announcement video, but I cannot wait to listen to that podcast, because if anything I need in my life, it's more Chelsea in my ear holes when I'm away from the computer and can't watch the booktube videos of hers. So those are my shout outs. I really love watching these shout out videos, and I hope everybody's enjoyed watching mine, because it's so important. I love the booktube community, and it's so lovely that we can all do these little shout outs for people. And whenever I see somebody talking about my channel and that they enjoy it, it makes me feel so warm and fluffy inside. So I hope that I've brought some warm and fluffy feelings to those people that I've shouted out. And if you haven't subscribed to them, then they are all absolutely incredible booktubers and you will really, really love them. So it's definitely worth going to check out and giving them a little subscribe, because booktubes are all about love and just books. And that's it from me, guys, and I will speak to you all again soon for another booktube video. Bye!